The next housemate to be evicted from the Bigbrothernaija All-Stars house is
Tolanibaj.
Fraud.
Frood and Tolanibaj has been evicted from the ongoing Bigbrothernaija All-Stars edition. Tolanibaj own, I comprehend because her name has appeared at the bottom thrice in 3 weeks. So I expected her to finally be evicted. And Frood own, it shocked me to the fact that he was even the one that was on the list. Then I am thinking maybe he had an agreement with his team that once his wife delivered, they will just stop voting for him once he is nominated for possible eviction. Because how can not just a finalist during his participation in PERE season, but a top 3? Yes, he was the second runner-up, and all of a sudden he couldn't just even make it past 5 weeks.
Official.
Yes.
Aww. Adekole, is she your girlfriend? Her boyfriend?
Ebuka Obichendo now for you, always coming to the live eviction with the entourage of caterpillar and bulldozer with the intent of demolishing and scattering all the tables in Biggie's house without any carpenter backup. Is it fair? It was just the way you're just interacting with the housemates and just strategically asking them questions that will just create unnecessary fights at the end of this live eviction show. Yes, I am just here to unpack how the live eviction show went, the question that Ebuka asked the housemates, and the housemates that was evicted during the live eviction show. But before I do that, quick one, I am the entertainer with entertaining entertainment, and if this is the first time ever you are coming across my channel, please click on the red icon down below to subscribe to my channel. As usual, the live eviction should just commence, and after Ebuka Obichendo was introduced on the stage, it is time for him to recognize the headline sponsors and every other sponsors that are sponsoring the ongoing All-Stars edition. The recap of all the weekly activities we are shown, the head of the house challenges, all the fights, the drama, the tears, and all about that. It is time for Ebuka to go into the house to interact with the housemates. The first person that Ebuka interacted with is head of the house. After congratulating SOMA, he now asked SOMA, "Abego, I have noticed what is going on between you and Angel. Is it an established relationship?" And SOMA agreed that yes, he is officially the boyfriend of Angel in All-Stars edition. It was Angel's countenance when SOMA said that he is officially Angel's boyfriend for me. She was just wearing the smile of acceptance. Then Ebuka asked Angel her own question, and it has to do with the fact that while Angel was angry that she couldn't get the pardon week for week 5, that she addressed Adekunle as a toy boy of VENITA. When she was asked, she said she only conversed with Bigbrother during her diary section, and that was not exactly what happened. But let's just not even speak about that. Let's focus on the reply that Angel gave to Ebuka, that she feel like for her not to win the pardon me, that it came from the place of vindication based on the fact that she could not grant the request of VENITA, who approached Angel to save her boyfriend Adekunle. Well, it was just the reaction of Adekunle and VENITA. VENITA is already saying thank you Ebuka for exposing all of this. Now Ebuka is asking VENITA a question. When Ebuka now said hello VENITA, VENITA now told Ebuka, "Hello darling." Ebuka was like, "Darling, oh, your darling is beside you. Oh yeah, what is happening between you and Adekunle? Can you just name it a name?" She was like, "Adekunle is just my #1 Abi top guy in the house." Ebuka repeated his question, asking VENITA, "Is Adekunle your boyfriend?" VENITA now said that it is Adekunle that will answer that question. And when Ebuka asked Adekunle, whatever it is that you are doing with VENITA in the house, it is also official. Adekunle, are you VENITA's boyfriend? If Adekunle is officially VENITA's boyfriend in the house, and if VENITA is Adekunle's official girlfriend in the house, and that was how Ebuka now just disappeared from the screen and promised to just come back. Then he now came back again, interacted with Omashola, and speaking with Omashola, Ebuka asked Omashola, who was a particular housemate that you were so surprised to see when you made your way to Biggie's house, and he said Kim Opera. Why? He couldn't just answer the question. I love the fact that Kim Opera was just laughing all the while that Omashola refused to say his reason for being shocked when he entered Biggie's house and saw Kim Opera. Ebuka asked Lucy, what actually happened between Lucy and Kimopla that led her to say that she just wants to do voluntary exit. And according to Lucy, it has nothing to do with Kimopla, but maybe because of what might have piled up for her. Then that little fracas between her and Kimopla now made her to just do the voluntary exit. Ebuka now also asked Prince, what do you think about what is happening between New and Tolanibaj? Ha! Prince, shock.
I feel like they're two grown-ass people who make their own decisions or whatever they want to do with themselves.
Are you surprised? Did you see that coming?
Did I see it coming? Definitely not. I was surprised.
Ebuka, of all the questions to ask Prince, is you asking Prince how he feels about whoever that is dating his ex. Just like I did not expect. Prince now told Ebuka they are two grown-ass people. They can do whatever they want to do with their life. It was just the way Tolanibaj was just reacting. Ebuka now left and now said that he's going to come back again. There was a commercial break here and there. It is time for Ebuka to do the first official eviction. And he is back again on the screen for him to interact with the entire housemate. This time around, he decided to ask Kimopra a question. And Ebuka now asked Kimopra, what exactly is it that is happening between Kimopra and Cross? And also, what is it that ILEBAYE was telling Kimopra by the closet about you cannot have Cross, that I am done with him? Kimopra just gave the most matured reply. According to her, that ILEBAYE might just be bantering or might just saying one or two things, that it was not a conversation from Kimopra's perspective, but though she was standing there, and when ILEBAYE was done talking, now she now left. Just like I buttressed in one of my uploaded video, that ILEBAYE wanted to create a content with Cross after the Saturday night party, and Cross did not give her the attention, and she realized that all day Cross is now moving with Kimopra, hence she just have to make such comment. And it was the way ILEBAYE was just reacting. I know that a lot is definitely going to be unpacked after the end of the live eviction show. It is time for Ebuka to do the official eviction of the first housemate to leave Bigbrothernaija All-Stars eviction. And this is how Tolanibaj was evicted. And yes, she did her signature dance. I believe she was so happy to leave. And New felt it. Every other housemate, especially DOYIN, they felt it. The ones that were happy that she left. And Bigbrother did the countdown. It was when Ike cornered Tolanibaj and was telling Tolanibaj, where is your coin? Can I have your money points coin? That really pissed New off. Because I was like, why are you just asking her about her money points coin? Ike ignored New. Anyway, Tolanibaj just left and she's now back on the stage. Ebuka now asked Tolanibaj on the stage.
New is a sweet guy.
How was your relationship with V?
We're cordial. I wouldn't say we're friends, but we're cordial.
Just like I have been expecting Ebuka to do while Tolanibaj has been in Biggie's house, but Ebuka decided to just do so while Tolanibaj is on stage. Tolanibaj, how did you move from saying that you are not attracted to New sexually, that you see New as a ras guy, to you now fighting over New in the house? According to Tolanibaj, that he did not encounter New personally, that she judged New based on the things that she saw. But her Tolanibaj getting to know New, she now realized that New has a great personality. Ebuka asked Tolanibaj again, no verse, are you and V best of friends? If you don't know who is V, V is also a housemate that was with Tolanibaj and New during their time in Bigbrothernaija season 5 lockdown, and she was one of the jurors last week that saved Tolanibaj, the now evicted Kidwire. And Tolanibaj was like, I will say maybe that we are cordial, that we are not friends, So Ebuka is just trying to strategically or stylishly now put Tolanibaj on a spot like, you have just snatched your friend's boyfriend. Well, asking Tolanibaj what is next for her, she says she's going to be a global DJ. Off she leaves the stage. Commercial break here and there. Ebuka is back again for him to evict another housemate. And Ebuka now told the ladies to sit down, that the entire girls are saved. But before he went on with the eviction, it is time for Ebuka to ask Mercy a question. And if you've been watching this show, you will notice that Mercy has been screaming, Ebuka, come and see kiss. So Ebuka, come and see. I will show you people that have been kissing. Oh yeah, Ebuka, don't tell Mercy. I am here. Report everybody that has been kissing while I am not around. Now Mercy come begin to laugh. Then they shake kiss here now, ask or not, who are they? Call their names. Now he message tell Ebuka say me, I no fit do that one. I beg go. Now if everybody come they laugh. Oh. Anyway, Ebuka was like, see where you come they shout my name. I think say you go call them with your full chest. But you did not even do so.
They know they hide down.
I think say you want to talk with your full chest today.
I no fit though.
The moment of truth, where the male housemate that are nominated for possible eviction should just stand up. And this is when Ebuka evicted Frood. I freezed that very moment. It was just the reaction of Mercy. Mercy did not see this coming. And she was the first to just hug Frood. And Frood was like, I expected it. Then I have to say what I said in the beginning of this particular video, that it is all pre-planned before Frood made his way into Biggie's house. Cross could not even react. It was just his reaction. This one hit home for Cross. Anyway, Frood left Biggie's house and he's now on stage. And he was so happy when Ebuka is interviewing Frood. Frood was like, yes, it's time for me to just go and take care of my baby. Frood said that he is absolutely happy to leave Biggie's house, though he had a conversation with his wife before he came to participate in this All-Stars edition, that if the wife delivers or if he couldn't cope without the wife, that he's going to do a voluntary exit. So after the wife now delivered, he felt he couldn't just hold it anymore. So it's time for him to just go and take care of his business and also take care of his baby. And what is next for Frood? This guy has a lot of businesses piled up. Oh, like I said, see this woman, via demo. He said he's going to create an app, but he refused to just give us detail about the app. According to him, he is going to use it to solve problems. He listed businesses, the real estate, blah blah blah, that he's just ready to do. He was so excited to just leave Biggie's house. It is time for Ebuka to just go and meet the entire housemate for him to officially shut down the show. And Ebuka now decided to interact with Ike. And Ebuka was like, Ike, you've been telling me, you refuse to ask me a question.
From next week, I go back.
We shall be waiting to see that.
Now, Ebuka asked Ike, from the way you have been behaving, we noticed that you did not do much this week. And Ike said that there is a happiness therapist too, and he decided to just share love and light. But next week, he's going back to his usual Ike. And the way everybody reacted, I know they are ready for them to just encounter another Ike. Ebuka told them that the remaining housemates are just safe for week 6. And this is the end of the show. It was just the way the Pepper them clique now gathered to hug themselves, VENITA, Mercy, and She. And Lucy, noticing that they are doing this their season clique again, is now hugging Prince and is also trying to tell Prince, so see them. It be like said they plan another thing, and it be like said they don't expect. Say one of them will even be evicted this early. Cross is indeed in a severe pain because Frood has been the one that has been cooking for Cross. In fact, Cross can even go and meet Frood any time of the day, even in the midnight, to just wake Frood up. Frood is going to cook for Cross. Nevertheless, the guy could survive. At the end, he could just cook for himself. Anyway, the housemates are just moving around. Sheyi now said, this one where they no evict him again this weekend. Maybe say in go call reach finals. Sheyi, only if you're just saying the result of this eviction, you go no say, I don't even know why you're here to just leave the house. Ebuka don't end the show. I know say there's going to be uproar in the house. VENITA is going to continue beef with Angel based on Angel calling VENITA's boyfriend a toy boy, and from the way Kim Opera answered question, ILEBAYE might just try to do 1 or 2. Let's see how everything is just going to play out. Ike has already promised us a chaotic 6 weeks, and everybody is going to reciprocate because me, I want drama. I don't want peace. I want violence. Now in the comment section, just share your thoughts with me. Were you expecting the people who were evicted today to be evicted, or were you surprised with the people that were evicted? Who were you expecting to be evicted, and who were you also surprised to see evicted? It's always okay for you to argue, counter, oppose, or agree with my comments, but while you are at that, remember to practice 1 Corinthians 14:40. As an entertainer, it's always my pleasure to entertain you guys with entertaining entertainment and